54 Southern Nazarene defeats Arkansas Tech. We are here with head coach Trent after a great road win for the Crimson Storm, their third in a row. Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
We talked coming up here about rebounding and how important that was going to be today, and you guys had a great defensive game, held them to 35% shooting, but you finished those by out-rebounding them 48-30, and that includes 20 on the offensive end. How big was that tonight?
It was awesome. You know, it's good to see you on the road. Man, you know, hats off to our girls and just their energy. You know, that's just been a big piece of what have we been successful lately. Super thankful for their buy-in and just, gosh, I mean, you know, it took us a while to get that. Can't believe this is our first road win.
Right.
But it's not our last, and so I think we're starting to put some teams on notice that that we're here to play, and you know, we can compete, and we're going to night in, night out. So that's going to be our calling card, you know, and has been. That's kind of been the motto of like, hey, we got to compete in all things, and you know, I'm just super proud of the girls and just their, you know, but it was energy from the start, you know, and they're buying into what we're preaching, and I'm thankful for that, and I just, you know. It was just a great time. So I'm enjoying every second of this right now, and you know, again, thankful for their energy and effort, and on both sides of the floor tonight.
Well, and energy and effort is just two of the things, you know, on this little 3-game winning streak, 4 out of your last 5. The energy and the effort, especially from the go, seems like it is just at a high right now. Again, tonight you come out, you outscore them 23-8, and you really just never look back from there. Just talk about being able to get off to that start and get out to that lead.
Well, and you know, lately, you know, for me in practice, it's one of those things that energy and being vocal are so noticed, and for us, you know, for what we've been learning through the first semester and to now is how important that is. Mm-hmm. Being quiet and kind of low key and just kind of in the you know, in the shadows don't really, you know, help when, you know, those who have energy rule the world. But it's the same thing on the floor. Those who have energy, great things can happen. You know, and so I wrote on the board tonight, energy pays off. Before the game, and I think that's the thing, that when you start noticing that it's those energies and you know, and there's a catalyst, and it's also contagious, you know, and you know, Madeline Trepfer and Lex Jones, you know, they're 2 catalysts that bring that energy and that effort every single day, and when you're consistent with that, good things can usually take place and happen, and so that's what you're seeing, and that's the things that the difference right now. And again, we talked about this last game, you know, for Mads, it's not about size, it's just about that heart, you know. It's just about that effort, and when you bring those things every day, that also breeds within your self-confidence, and so that's the part that I'm, you know, super excited about, to watch those girls grow in confidence and seeing, you know, a main reason why that happens. Right. You know, so again, you know, hats off to those players who are bringing that energy every single day, because it is contagious and it makes a difference.
Yeah, you had Adrian go for 18 tonight, went for 11 in the first quarter, really got things going. You had Alexis go for 14, also had 8 boards. Really had a big second half, was really driving really well all game, and then Abby going for 12, 9, and really just all-around team effort. You had J.C. Soap hit some big shots. You had so many different players kind of step up and make some big plays. This is a coach. What's it like to see, you know, a collective team effort like that? Everybody stepping up, everybody doing their job. I could see the look in your eye on that one.
It's my favorite thing, man, and I love telling the story because I was able to see the Wooden Award trophy firsthand at the University of Texas, you know, when Kevin Durant won it. And one thing that I didn't even know about the trophy when I first saw it in the case, and they were explaining it to me, that when you win the Wooden Award, there's 5 guys on the trophy. You know, there's not one. It's not that one like here. It's your, you know, for Kevin Durant, it wasn't just his award. You know, there was 5 guys, and that's you know, this exemplifies who Wooden, or who, you know, what Wooden was about, and it's about the team. You know, and he always a great quote by Wooden. You know, it takes 10 hands to score. Right. You know, and so that's a great thing. And so that, you know, when you see that, when you see other people stepping up, and when you see that is, like you said, a collective thing, it just reminded me of that. That's the Wooden Award, and that's why, you know, you got to have 5 players on the floor, and that's one thing that we, you know, talk about rebounding. It's not 1 or 2 people rebounding. We got to have 5 boxing out and then going to pursue that ball. And so but you look at our stat sheet, and it's just riddled with the last few games of just multiple people doing multiple things, and that's my favorite kind of basketball. There's nothing, you just can't beat that.
Absolutely. And you guys are going to go forward. You go to Harding on Saturday. We mentioned this is your first road win. I know it feels good. Feels good for you, and it's got to feel good for the girls as well.
We had a little dance party before I came out.
There you go.
And I was on point, by the way. It was on point.
Oh, I believe it, folks. It's a shame we don't have video of it.
And we won't.
Where do you take, what does this do for your confidence as you kind of go forward, knowing that, hey, we can go on the road and get some wins?
Well, I was very strategic this week. I didn't talk about the road. I didn't talk about, hey, here's how we're going to get a road win. I didn't speak of the road whatsoever in any facet at all. Not that tonight had anything to do with that, but I just didn't want to, call out the elephant in the room. And so I think now that we've went on the road and now we've been winning and playing well consistently, I don't see that changing. I mean, sure, you can have a bad game here and there, but again, when a bunch of players are doing things well collectively, then you just kind of figure, hey, that's going to be, we're going to springboard from that and continue on with being able to, just play well because, again, of our energy, and that's contagious. And so if your shot's not on that night or whatever, we still were playing great defense.
Right.
Coach Cooper's putting great game plans together and doing a fantastic job with that, and our girls are doing a great job executing that.
Coach Trent May, the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm, 68-54. They move